Alright. Who's ready to do this? To go? My microphone's wobbling. Gotta give it a moment to not do that. Alright, so. I'm gonna put the controller. Oh, man. There it is. You'd think I'd be at all prepared. So. Here we are back again with more Master Quest. So yeah, welcome back. It's been a little while. We are going to do everything in our power to avoid the Forest Temple. Don't know how long that's going to work. Probably won't work for too long, but we're going to try. So let's get back into it. So we were not able to get all the way through the Fire Temple without the bow, but we did get the Biggoron sword. So that puts us in a pretty good spot. Let's see. So let's head on over to the Water Temple. I don't know how much of the Water Temple we can do without the bow. I do know that you do need the bow at some point, but I don't know if that point is before or after the long shot. If we can get the long shot, that'd be pretty cool. I kind of really doubt we'll be able to do that, but I've got to at least try. Whoops. Okay. It's gonna be real fun, doing the Water Temple in chunks. But, here we go. Alright, backflipping doesn't really work. So, let's head in there. And while we're doing all this, is the CRT filter? Well, this is what it looks like when you run a GameCube through a capture card. You know. As you know, Master Quest was only ever released. This version of Master Quest was never released on like Wii U or anything, so you have to play it on GameCube. And this is what it looks like when you put the GameCube through a capture card. Dread from it, run from it. Forest Temple arrives all the same. Scan lines on a capture card. Look, it's a very expensive capture card. I mean, I've shown you guys my capture card. It's it does 4K HDR pass-throughs. Very, very expensive. So let's start out. So like I was saying, I don't know how far we can get in the Water Temple without the bow, but we're gonna get as far as we can. Love this 4K HDR GameCube. Well, this isn't 4K HDR. It's just my capture card can do 4K HDR. I forgot that you were in this run at all, Ruto. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Well, Link is surprised because the narration actually says you don't quite know what it means. Inside the Water Temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. And then she, like, instantly dies. We never see her again. Okay, so... also, while the stream is going, I will be over here on the side doing stuff with my work computer, because it's a holiday weekend, and those are not the most fun for me. So there's stuff that I need to get done, like, tonight. So, apologies for that. But that's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Okay, so... Oh, you winning work. So... the biggest flaw, as we all know... Aw, shit. Do we already need the bow? Did we get Din's Fire? Okay, we did get Din's Fire. Thank God we got Din's Fire. Because it turns out we need it. Alright. Magic. I need magic. Oh my god. Fine, be that way. This magic's better anyway. Okay, so I think these guys... The hookshot's the way to... Yes. So hookshot is the best way to get those guys. Oh, hey, my guys. How you doing? Let's just do a little thing here. And, power crouch stab with Bigoron's sword takes them down in one hit. So, I like to think that the Bigoron sword was the right choice. We made a good decision to get that. Before doing any of the adult dungeons. How's the sound, by the way? Capture Card Pro does look pretty good. Well, I mean, it's just authentically capturing what it all looks like, you know. Right, this is Master Quest. I forgot we were playing Master Quest. I was like, what the fuck are these doing here? It's like my brain just didn't realize. Oh, man. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. The real interesting part also is that the main reason we couldn't finish the fire temple was because we didn't have enough magic to keep using Din's fire. Oh, this is blocked, isn't it? Yeah, that's blocked, okay. So, I wonder, now that we've got more magic, should we go back to the fire temple? I think if we can't get the long shot, we will at least try to do that. Is this where we came? I forget. Yeah, this is where we came. So that leaves... I think our only option then is... Yeah, I guess our only option is to raise the water level, isn't it? Which I assume is in the same place. Got that. Then we'll need to go back down, make sure we don't forget that little area where a chest is hiding. So... Although, like, legit, no joke, guys, I do have a very expensive capture card. So, like, that part is real. Okay, so this is blocked off. Something important's probably down there. I have a feeling we're gonna have to change the water levels more than we did in the original version of the Water Temple. Which will probably suck. Although I've heard what the water temple is, like, inexplicably easier in Master Quest. But that might just, like... It's possible that's not true, and people just whine too much about the water temple. So, let's see here. I don't think there's anything that I can do in here right now. So... we'll go up here. What's around this corner? Okay, so this looks familiar. This is pretty much the same. But I'm gonna get up there and something's gonna be there to surprise me. Oh, man. Just walk into a room with like 12 boxes and just, I don't want anything to do with any of this. What are the small boxes? Do I want to keep the small boxes or break them? As far as I can tell, there's nothing here. Did I miss something? No. This room's just a red herring. Okay. Let's real quick make another adjustment on the work computer. So I hope you all came here to have me stop every minute or so to look over at the work computer and make a process run. I know that's your favorite thing to see. The most entertaining content of them all. The content that you can't see. Okay, well that's where you would normally need the bow. Ah, shit. Really? Okay. Alright. I'll play your game. This temple is so rude. Well, that means I need to jump across with the box. Is that... Can I jump that distance? Like, I don't know if that's a thing. There's only one way to find out, though. Oh, come on. I'll go grab another. Gotta make sure I land on the correct side. Which would be right here. Okay. So now this should work. I'm gonna just have to assume that I can jump that distance, because if I throw this, it'll break. Yes, I can. Okay. Alright. So, let's see what's behind door number 2. More boxes. And a hidden switch. And the Lizalfos. Oh, I lost my power grab stab. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to it. I'm gonna assume that this happens in the same spot. I see this here. I don't trust this. I'm taking this with me. Oh. Well then. way to get up there. Why this, then? Oh. Needs the long shot, though. I'll make another quick thing. Gotta make sure that work happens. Okay, so I guess that means we're gonna go over here. So like I was saying, this is where you would have needed the bow. So maybe we can get through here without it. More boxes. I'm getting worried. Like, there's just a lot of boxes laying around here. We're not exactly playing Metal Gear Solid. Oh, you again. You no more. Another. Another one bites the dust, am I right? Very humorous. They really just put in all these boxes that don't do anything. Okay. This has to be the way forward. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do even with the bow. This brings us back to the top. But to what end? Why is... So now we're just back where we started, though. So... whatever the intended route is through this dungeon, it's gonna be very different from the regular one. Maybe, do I go... Let's see if this brings me anywhere. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. No, this is where we got that box. We don't need it now, though. It's gonna be faster, just dive. Ah, shit. Fine. Maybe we need to go into the second floor room where we saw Ruto. Or second floor of the room where we saw Ruto. Instead of going up to the third floor like you're normally supposed to. I'm not sure what else it would be. follow-up question. Can you even get in this room when the water level's low? Yeah, it definitely feels like I'm supposed to go here. I just don't know if that's an option when the water is lowered. Which it doesn't look like it is. And worse, it just kind of looks like it's going to lead me to a dungeon map, but...
Location confirmed.
Can't see the forest for the cheese. Where does the cheese come from? But yes, we can't see the forest. I refuse. We do not have the bow. We do not have the minuet. And we're going to keep it that way. Oh, there's a torch here. See, look. No bow. No minuet. And let's use Din's Fire. And hopefully this gets us through. So welcome to the stream. Why am I doing this to myself? Because I can. Like, who even needs to go to the Forest Temple? I sure don't. And now I have the Bigoron sword before doing any of the adult dungeons. Like, how is that not the best choice you could make? Like, everything goes down in like 2 hits. What does you want me to do? Great jump scare in it. Interesting. Yeah, this is just a dungeon map. I really doubt that they're gonna give me the long shot this early. If they do, then that's kind of crazy. Yeah, just a dungeon map. I'm not sure what to do then. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. We raise the water at a level 2, and then come right back down here. That's really obvious in retrospect. Just gonna take another opportunity to run a little process on the old work computer. Because that's the world we live in right now. Okay. Up there. And then... I think I figured out what this game wants from me. So we should be about to get a key. Which we will then use on the 3rd floor, I believe. I should be running 2 speedrun clocks, one for Master Quest and one for work. How did you find Master Quest Fire Temple? I mean, it's not that hard. It's in the volcano. But I did not manage to get too much of the... I did not manage to get too much of the Fire Temple done because we ran out of magic pretty early, so we weren't able to use Din's Fire to light torches as much. let's check out here. Surprised it didn't make me fight something. For a big chest, it has to be the long shot, right? Really? The long shot this early? Or am I forgetting, like, a third compass or something? I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting the long shot that early. I guess that's why people say that the water temple is inexplicably easier, though, because the long shot definitely makes it quicker to get around. It's a long shot if it's a long shot. Xander, how's it going? It's good to see you. It's good to see you made it to one of the streams. Okay, well, long shot definitely gives us a lot more mobility. So, I guess from here the temple is just the race to find a boss key, then? Which would definitely be easier with the long shot that we could just use to get everywhere, so... Got off work early. Nice. I'm like the opposite. I'm still technically working. I've got my work computer right here, and I'm still doing stuff on it. Because holiday weekends are not easy for me. Come on, gotta reposition. Oh, can I not hit this from here? There we go. Alright, let's think about where to go from here. So, there's only 2 chests in the whole dungeon. I think we need to go to the first floor. Yeah, already July. Part of the hospital is flooding. Ooh. That's not great. But yeah, for me, holiday just means all that work's got to be done earlier. So, everyone was emailing me at work today, being like, "Hey, what do you think about getting our stuff done by noon so we can go home early?" And I was like, literally, all of you are asking me that. Like, it is not easy to make that happen for everyone. So, every now and then I'm just gonna pause for a minute, look over to my work laptop, and make that all happen. Nice you have an entire box in the background dedicated to DVD Smith. DVD, yeah, I guess I do, don't I? I got most of these boxes secondhand, so I didn't even like realize what was written on the side of them. What the fuck, Soul? Oh god, how'd I get that first try last time? How do I get a sub box? Is that our new sub goal? Like, have a cardboard box behind me with everyone's names on them? It's going straight over the ocean. Oh, god damn it, I hit the spikes again. I think that box has, like, some miscellaneous computer stuff in it? Or is that the amiibo box? Goodbye, all of my legal documents. Okay, I went on the wrong side. Okay. Where are you moving to? That's a good question. We gotta find that out. So right now I am temporarily living in a friend's spare room, as we are searching for a place for me to buy, is the idea, instead of renting. Hopefully a house, might end up having to be a condo, but one way or another, it's gonna be better than renting an apartment. So, that we are actively searching for that. And for now, I'm living out of this spare room. which is small, and like as you can see, there's just a lot of boxes and stuff. It's all boxes. So, God damn it. And my setup is I'm putting the webcam on this suitcase. And like this literally sitting on this. There's the game, and over there's my monitor and my computer and everything. So it's tight, but I knew that I streamed from Disney. I could do anything. So we've got nothing to worry about. You again. One hit from PCS kills you. Actually, like, being able to just raise and lower the camera like this is kind of cool. I should find something that, like, officially does that. Because normally I just put it on top of my monitor. Bro, streamer right here. My suitcase officially does that, I guess so. From now on, my suitcase is a tripod. Suitcase cam for life. How many gold skulls is that? 21. Okay. This brought us up here. What are we supposed to do then? Wait, what did I do wrong? I'm an idiot. Oh, no, we need to go through the first floor. Yeah, I'm an idiot. No one will ever dare steal your luggage on film. Does that also open when I put down the pressure plate? That would be a cruel trick, if that's the case. And if it's not the case, then I gotta figure out how the hell to get in there. Because it's either in there, or getting to that chest, which I don't think I can do. I think that chest is... I think the basement 1 chest... Maybe... Let's try the basement 1 chest first, actually. Okay. That's gonna be our first lead. Oh no, that's also blocked off. So, are all of these affected by the pressure plate? I guess that's the next question. That'd be screwy if that's the case, to be honest. Never played Master Quest before, but I'm glad I hadn't, so I could share it with all of you. But maybe one day I'll stream Master Quest when I'm not tired. I forgot to get a coffee today. Alright. Time to see if first floor is also affected by the pressure plate. God damn it. God damn it. Very cruel trick. Oh my god. Why are boxes so hard to mess with? Okay, we gotta get this straight on. Straight on. Here we go. Oh my god, this is hard. Like, am I supposed to have the hover boots or something? Well, you can't get the hover boots till you're in the Shadow Temple. I really hope, though, that we can beat the Fire Temple and the Water Temple without going to the Forest Temple. You can't go to the Shadow Temple without beating the Forest Temple. Because you... Oh my god, what is up with this? Because you do need to get the, you need to get the knocked... No, wait. You don't... Technically, you don't need Lens of Truth. So you can probably beat the Shadow Temple without going to the Forest Temple. But you can't beat the Spirit Temple because you do need to go to Desert Colossus as a child. So. But... no, you can't beat Bongo Bongo without the bow. But I wonder if you can get to Bongo Bongo without the bow. Without the bow. That would be pretty cool. What am I doing wrong? Like, what actually am I doing wrong here? Is this just like... Does this just need to be perfect and I'm just not pulling it off? I don't understand. Can this be pulled to me? No, you can't. And it is in fact intangible. So what's the solution here? What am I missing? If I throw it, it'll break. Do I need to, like, do it from the center or something? What actually... I've done this twice before already. What am I doing wrong now? I really don't understand. I can't throw these, can I? They'll break. Well, you drop them, but if you throw them, they break, right? Yeah. So, like, what actually am I doing wrong? I really don't understand. Like, legit, does anyone know what I'm supposed to do here? Because I have no idea why it's not working. I have no idea why that did work. So, okay, did not open that. Did not open that. What about this? I'm gonna find you a box. I need these to open, though. Do they open at water level 1? Like, is that what I'm missing? Or, like, maybe they even open at water level 3. That almost sounds like the only thing I can think of right now. Because all this room on the west side does is lead up to here. And there's a gold skull in there, but... Let's try something weird. Let's see. I know that there's you need the boss key to get to the boss. But let's just see if there's anything in here at all. Oh, wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. Did that do it? I think that did it. No, it didn't do it. God damn it. These are all closed. I could use a fairy, I guess, but like... What is the point of this? What on earth? You actually walked up to the boss key door? No, I haven't. So I guess I just added that to make it easier. It doesn't actually do anything. Does this do anything? No. There's gotta be something like in this room that loads that like opens that door. North basement. Can I get there right now? I think I tried to get there and it was a dead end. Was that what was blocking me? Yeah, it's blocked. Yeah, we're really gated off. So the question is, how do we open these gates? Well, I guess back to water level 2, or water level 1. You open the gates by doing the forest temple. That would be an incredibly mean trick. This one's definitely a big mystery. Switch sanity. I wonder if the game's, like, RAM and code could even handle that. Central Pillar Basement, that one's also locked off. Unless maybe there's a secret switch in there that I didn't see? Why didn't that work? It can be so particular sometimes. Sorry, making more adjustments to work. In the room where the skulls are hidden. I forget which room that is. Have I been in there yet? Is there anything in there? Well, if there is anything in there, I don't need it. South door here? Well, it looks like there's something there, but it's blocked off. I feel like there's gotta be a hidden switch for the Central Pillar Basement that we just haven't found yet. And wouldn't you know it, there's some torches and a block of time. Now, of course, Navi's got to be lit up for it to work. My mistake. Your notes echoed far, but not far enough. What becomes the range? What's the range of Din's fire? Well, even without the arrows, Din's fire has to be the solution here, because you can't get fire arrows until after the water temple. Whoops! There I go. Really vague how to use the speed booster. Speed booster is literally just run long enough and then it'll happen. It doesn't need any. It doesn't need any particular button inputs. Saying something is or isn't in logic is a funny way to refer to this, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the speed boost is literally just you run for a long enough period of time and it'll automatically activate. And then if you want, there's a more advanced maneuver you can use with the speed booster called the Shine Spark, but the Shine Spark is completely optional. It is not required at all in the entire game. But if you don't have any room to run at all, then you don't use the speed booster there. Either that, or finding the room to run is part of the puzzle. Okay, let's see if Din's fire works from here. No. It looks like I need to get on top of there. Question is how. I can't... This isn't gonna work, right? This is not gonna work. Nope. Invisible hookshot target, maybe? No. There's not even like there's not even a lit torch in here that you would use with the bow. There's a way to get in with the water level up high. That feels like what I'm supposed to do, but I don't know if there is a way to do that. I assume you only just beat Kraid, Xander? Like it was literally the most recent thing you did? Can you Oh, fuck! Pharaoh's Wind is a thing! Fuck! Oh my fucking god! Yeah, so yeah, part of the holy fucking shit. This is actually the solution. Part of the puzzle there is definitely finding the like how to get enough room to run. If I'm remembering correctly. So, I don't remember that room 100% well enough to tell you exactly what to do. But I can tell you that the end goal you're looking for is that room to the right of Kraid, where it's like a sloping incline. You're going to want to be speed boosting up that incline. And part of the puzzle to get out of there is figuring out how to get enough physical space to speed boost out of there. I wish I could give you more specific help, but I just don't remember that section well enough at the moment. Swear to God, if this is the solution, that's gonna be insane. I've never in my life registered Pharaoh's Wind as being something that you actually need to use. Holy shit. This is... What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Ugh, fucking hell. D.D. Smith is way better at Zelda than I am. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh my god. shit. Thank God you were here. Wow. Well, damn. That's something else. That is something else. What's that Herlock quote? When you eliminate all their possibilities. Yeah, the problem is that mentally what I do is I walk into a room and immediately eliminate Feyre's Wind as a possibility. That's how I play Ocarina of Time. Oh, this is gonna be fucky. I can already tell. Okay, here we go. Think outside of the box by warping into the box. That is very literally correct. That wasn't all, was it? Oh, jeez. I was scared for a second that was going to be timed. Thank God it isn't. This fair is quite a bit as a kid. I always avoided it because it used too much magic for me to feel comfortable with it. Yeah, neighbor's not good at all unless you're like really, really struggling with a boss. Which is funny because Neighbor's Love is really good in Smash Brothers in comparison. Like Zelda's got a reflector that's also just like a regular ass attack. Now how do I get out? Now you can't get out. No! We're stuck! We're trapped in here. I guess we have to save warp out. I guess there's literally no other way. Let me just hop over to here for a second. We're just gonna make this happen. I'll just save one more time just because I'm paranoid. Okay. Yeah, save warp's gotta be the only way out of there. While I'm here, I keep forgetting to do this. Alright, well now we've got the key. God, I just found myself wondering, like, was that really the intended solution? Oh, yeah, I could've used Serenade. I guess I forgot. I guess I go to save warp first in my head. Oh, man. There's a lot happening here. Even when I get there, what do I do? Oh. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm starting to speak the game's language a little bit. Which is funny because the way that Master Quest has worked so far is that it is all about punishing me for being able to speak the game's language. What kind of Navi is this? Please tell me I don't need the Scarecrow song. I'm like actually terrified that the Scarecrow song is required. Oh, hey guys. Didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, go ahead, back me into a corner, it'll be easier to aim. Yeah, it is hard to unlearn. Because there really is, like... It's kind of like if you ever played Professor Layton, where it's like, the puzzles are tough to start, but eventually you just kind of start to understand what they're asking you to do. Like, you understand at a conceptual level, okay, what's the real question here? And I think all video games have that to some extent. And Master Quest was made in a very particular way to... Bomb? In a very particular way to mess up people that know the language of Ocarina of Time. Okay, not bomb. Song of Time? No. Okay, whatever, it's optional. Not worried. So, in case anyone's never noticed, in this room, you can see Link's reflection in the water that disappears halfway through. Because there it is. The one fight in the game that I still don't have a consistent strategy for beating. I'm really bad at the Dark Link fight. Yeah, that's like the coolest thing in the game, by the way. I love it. He's a lot easier with Baron's sword. I don't remember where I learned that thing about the Deku Nuts are your friend. As they always are. Deku Nuts, God, Deku Nuts do everything in this game. I forget where I learned that fun fact about... Oh, and then of course the reason that the reflection disappears is because none of it was ever real to begin with. I forget where I learned that because I certainly didn't realize it for myself, but I don't know where, like, how I did learn. Oh, I think I was watching DB Geek. It was when it happened to DB Geek that's where I learned it. Alright, this room's a bit of a pain. Link, be careful, don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Okay. This is gonna be screwy. I just have a feeling that if I don't manage to keep doing this successfully, we're gonna have a bad time. Oh, fucking Jason's shadow disappeared. He didn't notice it the first time, and then, like, someone pointed it out, so he, like, restarted he restarted the game to go and check it. Not, like, restarted from minute 1, but, like, you get me. Yeah, exactly. Restarted from the Deku Tree. God, this is the first time I've been in this room. They made this dungeon a complete trip. I mean, I'm gonna assume that I gotta get down there just like in the regular one. Come on, come on. Okay, was there anything up there? Anything in the dragon's mouth? No. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Oh, sick. I can hookshot. That makes this a lot easier. Man, I don't know what switch they're gonna hide in here or what. Okay, that wants... Those are gonna have to get lit up. I didn't want to take off the iron boots because it would take too long, but I need to get Din's fire anyway. But we're gonna have to waste time putting the iron boots on, so... I don't trust this. Just more magic, that's all. Weird. Okay. I could have used a long shot to get back up, I guess, couldn't I? Oh well. We're swimming. Alright. There's the boss key. Oh, it's gonna make me do Din's fire on top of the water, isn't it? Can I make it? Sure can. I can hear a Skulltula down there, but I don't think I care enough. We did it! Hooray! Fire atop a water spot. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Punching a pillar of water and getting a fireball is pretty bad. This should be the way up. Are we gonna be trapped? Okay, no, they did deign to release us from this watery grave. Alright. Now we've got everything we need for Morpha. Water Temple is a lot easier in Master Quest, not gonna lie. It's cool that they use Faeror's Wind for a puzzle, because I genuinely was not expecting that. But besides that one moment, this is kind of a non-dungeon. Like, there are entire rooms that you don't visit in Master Quest. Like, look at that, I never went to those rooms. That's weird. Baffling at the start. Yes, that is true. So it even gives you this easier. Well, let's take out Morpha. Link, that's not normal water. How would you know, Navi? What does that mean? Like, just from looking at it, what does that mean? How do you know it's not normal water? I apparently have a Discord notification somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright. If I was fast enough, would I just be able to, like, grab Morpha there? Oh, I should charge PCS before doing anything. That's not a normal bongo drum. Yeah, with that PCS, we've done a lot of damage. Like, what's the base damage for the Bigoron sword? Like, is it 3 or is it 4? If it's 3, we're doing 6 damage each hit. If it's 4, we're doing 8 damage each hit. Stayed up late the other night going to see Fast and Furious, and I have not recovered since. And not just because that movie's wild. It's not a normal giant whale parasite with jellyfish for arms. Okay, we're gonna try to do the Fire Temple, but we might hit a dead end that forces us into the Water Temple. Not the Water Temple, the Forest Temple. Fast 9 is my new favorite film in the franchise, I think. I think it was the perfect movie for me to be my first movie back in theaters. Link. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the Water Temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda. You can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Never seen a Fast movie. I like them a lot, but they're also, yeah, basically two different franchises at this point. I would say that 4 was the turning point. It just ramped up, it just escalates quickly at like 5 and 6. But you can definitely feel a very different style when they, like, I think they switched directors between 3 and 4, which is not saying much because I think they had a different director every movie up to that point. But it definitely feels different after 3. And then 5 is where it just gets ridiculous. And then 9 is really good. Yeah, 5 was the one that got the most attention. But make no mistake, Vin Diesel, the car whisperer, in 4, is still pretty wild. And that's the one where it stops being about cars in any meaningful sense. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Link, you did it. Oh yeah, it definitely gets fucking ridiculous. More ridiculous as it goes on. It's just, 4 has ridiculous stuff in it. Is 4 also the one where they jump from building to building in a car? Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Link. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Was that late? I could have sworn that was in 4. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. Four through 7 blend together for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember, like, some of the bigger plot beats of 4 through 7, but the specific things that happen in them are a blur to me. Kind of the reason that I think 4 is the one where it happens is because I feel like it was just a scene with Dom and Brian, and the team was like brought together in 5. But like maybe I'm wrong, because now I'm starting to feel Roman in that scene. London is also in 9, and I feel like it's more recognizably London in 9. That's not to say it was filmed in London. It just, it feels more London. I feel like I noticed it was London. Which is like, of course I noticed that, like, there's landmarks and everything. Right. I don't have Prelude. Isn't Scotland in 9 too? Yes. They do go to Edinburgh. There are like a lot of countries in 9, actually. It's for the first time that I saw 2, I didn't like it very much, but like on a rewatch, it was a lot better than I remembered. So it's like I'm hoping, like, the whole franchise between 4 and 7, I think, is just kind of eh. And I'm hoping that I'm doing like a rewatch with some friends now that have never seen it. I'm hoping that I appreciate it more during that, because it was kind of like, for a while I genuinely liked 1 and 3, and like I just appreciated the bullshit that happened in them. But I like 2 a lot more on a rewatch, and I think I liked 5 a lot more on a rewatch too. So I'm hoping that I like 6, 7, and 8 more on a rewatch. Although 8, I have like some, like, I have issues with the last scene in 8. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but the last scene in 8 upsets me. The Paul Walker tribute is good, I would say. I think it was a good thing to do. But I also kind of feel like if you don't have the real-life context for it, it's incomprehensible. Which, like, at the time, of course you would have that real-life context. But I feel like people getting into the franchise now, it's a weird moment. But also, like, when an actor passes away in the middle of a franchise, there's no good way to handle it. There's never a good way to handle that. Okay, Sheik's still here. Scene 8, the one where... Yes, that is exactly the scene. That character and other things related to that character in that movie also. But it's like... Nothing can save that scene for me. Nothing can save it. It makes me so mad. Like, I accept that character's presence as, like, things are messed up and we just gotta work with him. But inviting him to dinner and making him part of the family is just, oh my god. But given the real-life context of how Hobbs and Shaw got made, I have a feeling we don't need to worry about that too much. Because it's a little noticeable which actors are never appear in 9. Fuck. Still have not seen Hobbs and Shaw. You should, and that's a bad faith recommendation. Like, you know how sometimes I tell you to watch something because it's not good? You should watch Hobbs and Shaw. Okay, does this do anything? I should have bought a green potion. We're probably gonna need a green potion, aren't we? Okay, so if we hit a roadblock in this temple, we're probably gonna go over to the forest temple. But if we can continue this temple without the bow, then I want to go as far as we can. Yes, beat the water temple before fire temple. And now we have the long shot to make everything easier. God damn it. I forgot. God damn it. Right. This part sucks. Yeah, this room just kind of sucks. God damn it. Can I tow this line? Yes, I can. Okay. So this has to be timed weird. Nope. There's like no visual or audio cue either. You just kind of have to feel it. Ooh, was real worried there. Not real worried, but I made it. I'm trying to keep an eye on like my OBS status, make sure I'm not like dropping any frames or disconnecting, but like the way my camera is sitting, it's blocking it exactly. It's just kind of hard to see. And I think this is as far as I got, and then I had to stop because ran out of magic. Okay, so let's see, what do I do here? I forgot. So, Din's fire. Then hook shot there. Then up. I guess I did get further than this. I had to have. Can I climb this way? Oh, that works. Have I gotten this far? It's hard to... I guess I can just check the map, can't I? No, I have not gotten this far. Okay. But... in vanilla, you need to use the bow in the very next room. Oh no, are they gonna force me to use the Scarecrow song? I don't think I have the Scarecrow song. You're not a threat to me. I know I'm gonna need bombs. Oh, nope. So you're just there to tip off the fact that this is here. Interesting. And now we go up here. This is gonna be... Fuck, this is gonna be easier with long shot. Probably. Because I'm just breaking this game. Oh, well. Hello, draw distance. I guess it's Din's fire time again. About that time, ladies and gentlemen. What about from here? He's using a lot of magic, by the way. Nope. So all we did was waste magic. Magic that we're probably going to use. Magic that you don't replenish. I'm not worried about you. Oh, right, bombing right there. That'll probably lead to a key. At least I assume it will. Didn't expect that. Okay. Down we go. The only hit point that matters is your last one. You break all of your legs as long as you remember that. I shouldn't have put away the Megaton Hammer. Wait, the Megaton Hammer can break these boxes. What am I doing wasting my time? This is just gonna be the compass, though. It's not gonna be a key. I need a key. And I guess this will help me find a key. Oh, god damn it. There's something on the first floor. Is it possible to get soft locked in an area in Zero Mission? Only if the game intends you to. Just use Pharaoh's Wind. Sometimes the game will intentionally lock you in an area, but you cannot accidentally soft lock yourself into something. If there is no way out of an area, then it is because you are supposed to be there. Come on, how do I get up there? There we go. Can't accident out with that attitude. That's true. Just gotta try harder. So I guess Din's Fire is just the intended solution here, huh? What was in here? Did I just miss this, or...? No, I did not miss this. I feel like there's not enough to replenish your magic in this temple. Oh no. Oh no, what does it want from me? Come on. Whatever's in there, it has to be mandatory. Okay, cool. Now how do we open it? I see. Oh no, is this it? Oh no, okay. Okay, if we're fast, this should work. Just have to be quick. Come on. Come on. No, come on! Oh, I don't know if it's gonna work. No, it didn't work. Oh my god, I don't have enough magic. Oh my god. Alright, to the potion shop, I guess. This is frustrating. Gotta buy 3 green potions. This is just frustrating. The game definitely wants me to use an arrow there, though. That is definitely what is intended. Like, we were only supposed to use Din's Fire once, and then shoot an arrow at the other one. And we are just defiant. We refuse to do such a thing. Don't know what that little tunnel to our left does. We're sure not going through that door right now. Thank you for stopping by, DVD Smith. Have a wonderful night. Okay. Have a good night. Okay. So we want as much magic as we can get. Just give me all that drink, buddy. Oh no, god damn it. Oh, yes. This should be my last bottle. Oh no. I was holding on to the blue fire just in case. I have a feeling I don't need to be that paranoid. And we'll fill up our magic right now and buy another potion. Oh, no, wait, we gotta fill up first. How y'all doing tonight? We all having a good day? I know watching us go shopping must be riveting content, but it is what we must do to avoid going to the forest. I'm never going to a forest again. Until I'm forced to do so, because gotta go to the Spirit Temple. I am legitimately curious if you can get to Bongo Bongo without the bone arrow. And then if there's some secret strat to beat him without it. Remember, kids, the only hit point that matters is your last one. Alright. Oh no, it was over there. We want to get over there. I just need to refresh something here. Okay, no. Gotta text Joe. But we'll do this first. Can we make it? So, the presence of the long shot is definitely the only reason that we were able to do that successfully. Nice! I see you figured it out. I actually know exactly where you are. Oh, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Nope, too slow. I believe. I am confident we can do this. I miss the scan visor from Super Metroid. People say that Zero Mission is better than Super Metroid. It doesn't have the scan visor. Please work, I beg you. Oh my god, we need to be just like a split second faster. Or get good enough to be able to long shot up there, but... like, long shot up there consistently as fast as we would need. Oh, we're not gonna make it this time. Nope. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see how quickly we can do this. And come on. Come on. Come on. We did it. Holy shit, we did it. Absolutely insane. Yeah, Zero Mission's really good. Like I didn't get it almost down to almost less than an hour for nothing. I really like that game, and I really like just Metroid in general too. Nope. I do this first try last time. What the hell? Since I have the long shot, though, I could probably do this from elsewhere. I could probably be easier to do it elsewhere. Like, you're definitely not supposed to be able to do it from here. But I've got the long shot. And nothing's going to stop me. That's the boss key. Wait a minute. Can I fight Volvagia now? Like, I can't, right? I still need to get to the top of the fire temple to get the pillar down. Unless, can the long shot cheese me over to it? Imagine if I could do it now. I almost got sub an hour. Not quite yet, but I'm close. I got like 108. It was like 108 and like 50% of items. I feel like we might be able to do long shot shenanigans to get to the boss. It's at least worth a try. No, I don't think we can. Unless there's a way for me to cancel it. No, I don't think there's a way for me to cancel it. Unless I can get, like, caught on a door? No. That's not gonna work. How disappointing. We need to actually play the temple. Now if we had hover boots, though. If we had hover boots, anything's possible. Or anything's possible. Not anything's impossible. That's the opposite of what we wanted to say. Should get out my hammer. And we need to make our way up to the 3rd floor. And I think we'll make it kind of a short stream tonight and only go as far as finishing the Fire Temple. Either finishing the Fire Temple or resolving ourselves to not being able to do it without the bow. Whichever comes first. Because I do unfortunately have a good amount of work to do. God damn it. Gotta just sit here and wait forever. Please, please, please. Okay. Now we should just be able to climb up here. To the 3rd floor. Getting close to Ridley. I don't want to spoil anything, so I will not comment. Okay. So 2 chests over this way. Can I Din's fire from here? No. Can I hit that target? No. We're also screwed if we need Scarecrow's song. So I hope we don't. What the hell is this? Let me just text Joe real quick. Okay. So what do we do from here? Other side of the room to the right. Okay, that needs a key. And that needs we haven't figured it out yet. So where else can we go in this room? I don't think we've broken this yet. Just gonna beat you guys into the ground. A blue switch. Do we have anything to carry into that blue switch? Anything that perhaps I have accidentally already destroyed? Maybe. Yeah, so actually, maybe I should exit and re-enter. Just in case. Goodbye, Luzolfos. Oh, this is gonna respawn boxes. Oh, I'll respawn that guy. Okay, so no, there's no box here. So then what am I missing? You really do need the Scarecrow slunk, don't you? No, there's no chest up there. So, what do I put on that? Did I destroy something that I was supposed to use? I don't think so. Well, I think I need to reset the room, at least. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, I don't need the Scarecrow song. There's a long shot thing there. Long shot thing there. Thank God. Okay. Hopefully there will be something we can use here. But this is largely supposed to be an optional area, isn't it? Am I supposed to hookshot this? Okay, yes. but not to any particularly special end. Thank you for coming by. I hope you had a good time. I might not go for much longer, honestly. I am feeling kind of tired. Fuck. That's not what you want to see. This is new. We haven't been here before. Oh, this looks like a room that doesn't exist in the Master Quest. Yeah, not supposed to go there, huh? Yeah, I think that room's literally only exists so you can fall into it. Having you fall into it on purpose would be a kind of neat way to make use of it, but if we're making the dungeon shorter. Making the dungeon shorter. I think that means you can't save all the Gorons, though, doesn't it? Not that it really means anything, but... No, wait. God damn it. I looked away for a second. Bring me back up. Alright. Okay, so this is like permanently active now. Or at least is still active. Why is this actually taking longer? Alright. So, we're at this part again. And we're gonna get a running start. Oh, it doesn't let you do a running start. God damn it. Oh my god, I hate this room. This room is stupid. Okay, so let's practice before we... Alright, so getting on this side is a no-go. But it feels like you kind of have to use it, though. It's very weird. Oh, come on. This legitimately seems impossible. Wait a minute. Fucking hell. Okay. Well, now it's a lot easier, for sure. Is the gold skull the only thing up here? It is, I'm legit kind of lost. Yeah, it's like there's nothing on that other side of the temple. Okay, so there's gotta be something I'm missing in that room. Has to be some way to do this. What am I missing over here? Do I maybe need to time a bomb throw? Would that work? Because I can see the box that I need in there. This timing's tough. There we go. It's tough timing, but we did it. And this key? No, just bombs. A refund for what it took to get here. Don't care about Lizalfos. They're not a real threat. Alright. Is this a key? Yeah, you're free to go, buddy. No, I don't need a secret as a reward. It's fine. Oh, thanks, buddy. Now we've got the key that we need. Still not sure what to do about that chest. I think this is an upstairs chest over here. No, it's a downstairs chest, but behind a barricade that I don't know how to open. Unless this also opened it? No. No, it did not. I don't know what to do about that one yet. If we're lucky, we might not need to do anything with it. Maybe it's just there to trick you. It feels like Master Quest would do that, to be honest. Oh, man. There's a lot to take in all at once. Let's see. Oh no. No, don't do this to me. Why is it lit? What is the significance? Don't do this to me. Don't make me use the bow. I beg you, please. I am but a simple man. Where would I even use? What do I even use the bow on? I'm not sure what it wants from me. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, we were so close. Oh. Can we not reach it at all? Maybe this way. That looks close enough. I don't know about you, but that looks close enough to me. Or at least it should be. Ah. I hate to say it, but it looks like our journey ends here. It looks like we can't get any further without the bow. Oh, that hurts. That is unfortunate. But as I said, I think that is where we call it for tonight. A shorter stream, but I'm tired. And DVD Smith did say he wanted to see something in the Forest Temple, so maybe with any luck, we can make sure that that happens. But for now, here's what you can look forward to for the rest of the week, which is not a lot. It's a shorter week, very short week. We got Harvest Moon on Sunday, as usual, and that's all. Just keeping it light. Me and Joe both pretty busy. Sorry we missed Sonic Battle on Tuesday. I had to move and get all this done. But next week should be a more full week. Sonic Battle's continuing next week. So hopefully it wasn't too disappointing. I know it was a sudden cancellation, but ignore that. You're not supposed to hear that. But I think that is going to be the place where we call it for the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, thank you so much for coming. I hope you all had a wonderful time here tonight. Remember to stop by on Sunday as Joe plays more Harvest Moon, and we're going to have more streams coming back up next week too. More than we had this week, I promise you that. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming, and have a wonderful night.